We cannot get enough of Outer Banks star Chase Stokes, and here are some things that you might not know about this heartthrob. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Chase Stokes is 27 years old, nearly a decade older than his character on Outer Banks, John B, but he is already being called your new internet boyfriend. Like the rest of the cast, Chase is relatively a newcomer to Hollywood, but he did some work before Outer Banks aired, including a part on a 2016 episode of Stranger Things as the role of Reed in an episode titled Chapter 6, The Monster. Stokes also appeared in the VH1 series Daytime Divas and the Hallmark drama The Beach House. And soon you can see him on the TNT series Tell Me Your Secrets. And I mean, like, I just think the world of Hollywood has opened up for him. I really do.
Too. Yeah, I feel like he is now like the it guy. Like people are going to want him like on their talk shows. They're going to want him in maybe even movies, more Netflix series. I mean, we don't have an official answer if there will be a season 2 of Outer Banks yet, but the way they set it up, it seems like there will be.
Yeah.
And once they can film again, I feel like we are going to see that. But he really, I feel like out of the whole cast, I mean, the whole cast is great, but he's really like the breakout
stands out
star. I think this moment is for him a lot like how, you know, To All the Boys I Loved Before was for Noah Centineo.
Absolutely.
Who is single now and no one seems to care. Everyone is talking about Chase. So
it's crazy because on one of Chase's lives, he was like waiting for people to come in. I'm not Noah Centineo. It's not like a million people in the first 30 seconds. And I literally was like, you just wait though, in like a week, I think things are going to be very different for you.
It's like the #1 stream show on Netflix. It feels like everyone is watching or about to watch it. Like, he is very huge right now. But Chase almost didn't join the cast of Outer Banks. Believe it or not, that is so crazy to think of anyone else in this world playing the role of John B aside from Chase. But apparently, Stokes at first turned down the role. Yeah, he told Barstool Sports that when he was first asked to audition, he was less than impressed with the premise of the #1 streamed show on Netflix now. According to Stokes, he thought the email for the audition was a little too bland for his liking. As he explained, quote, "It was 4 friends on a treasure hunt, Netflix, and the character's name was John B. So I was like, this is effing Goonies. It's a Goonies reboot." I said no. I don't want to touch a piece of iconic cinema and destroy it. I was like, that's my worst nightmare, is doing a bad reboot. Oh, but that's not what this is.
It's not. It does kind of feel, it has a Goonies vibe, I have to say. It has like that 90s Goonies vibe. However, this is just so different. It's incomparable. I think it is literally what the year 2020 really needed, and as well as Chase Stokes. We needed him too, at least I did. Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad he did it. I cannot picture anyone else playing this role, and I say that about all the hit TV shows, you know?
Right, but he really, I mean, he really brought his personality himself to the role. I think when you see him on social media or in interviews, like his vibe and his energy is very similar to what you imagine John B to be. I feel like this is a casting choice where he really made John B come to life and be this iconic character.
I bet those casting directors at one point, if he was ever thinking of not taking this role, were probably like, nope, you're it. Like, what do you need? Because here it is. Please be John B.
The funny thing is he didn't actually initially go in for John B. He went in for another role, and he was almost, and the casting was going to be a little different. We have a little bit more on that.
But after Stokes read the pilot script, he knew this show would be a hit. As he told Barstool, I read the pilot and I'm like, oh my God, this is not the Goonies. I screwed this up so bad. At first, he was asked to read for the role of Topper, which is played by Austin North. And at one point, Rudy Pankow, who plays JJ, was in the running for John B. We just interviewed Jonathan Davis and Madison Bailey, and they both said the same thing, which is really interesting. They were like, when we were doing these reads, like everyone was kind of mixed up. So it's crazy that I guess Chase got the role of John B, but I'm so glad that they realized this is what needed to be.
Well, and it's so funny too, because like Topper and John B are both like vying for the attention of
Sarah Cameron.
Yeah, so it is interesting that they that the casting director saw these roles as a little bit interchangeable, just from like completely different sides of the track, or I guess in this case, the water or the swamp.
Yeah.
But it's like, that really is what it is, because they really are this, like John B is very much the leader of his group of friends, and Topper, as his name suggests, is the leader of his group of friends, and they really are like, you know, arch nemesises. So it does make sense that they kind of saw the same actor. Well, it seems like Chase was very much meant to play John B, not only because of casting, but also his childhood looked a lot like his characters. He went to high school in Florida, and he used a lot of his experiences from his childhood while filming the show. As he told Refinery29, quote, "I'm a water child. I grew up all along the Eastern Shore. I spent my time surfing." Chase also spent a lot of his childhood with his grandparents on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, which has a very big boating community. He even surprised the Outer Banks crew when he pulled out his boating license when they were filming, which apparently made shooting a lot easier because yes, he is driving a boat in a lot of the show.
Totally, that's so funny. I love
He's like, oh, I could do this. You don't need to put a stand in here. I got it. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, what do you guys love most about Chase Stokes? Is he your new internet boyfriend like he is mine? Let us know. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.